Hey everybody, Barry with Christenson Transportation. We're the trucker's truck. Every now and then we do some stuff that is not so much trucking related, kind of trucking related, but a little out of our normal realm of doing things. And it usually involves some sort of community involvement, charity type of thing. And we've had the opportunity 4 or 5 times, but this year was extra cool. We took our local day cab up to Jefferson Barracks, St. Louis, and we participated in moving, delivering, transporting the wall that heals. We were the part of an escort. Probably one of the neatest things. We've done reefs across America, or we go to Arlington and we lay out reefs, and that's just I can't even explain. You've got 460 acres of graves of military people and their families, and it's just, if you're not proud to be an American when you do that, I don't know what to tell you. But we did the wall that heals last week, and it is a 3/4 replica wall of the one that's in Arlington. They do that so that I think they had 150 cities that put their name in the hat to have them bring their display there. I think 36 were selected, so we did the one, picked up at the Jefferson Barracks, went to the Kansas City area to the 470 Speedway, and we had a gathering. There was probably 150 motorcycles. Majority were veterans, and a good group of those were Vietnam vets. And so we had our military themed trailer that's pretty special in its own right, but inside that was the wall on the other trailer. And we did about a 25-mile parade through 2 or 3 little towns. We had a police escort. We had an Army helicopter that flew over the top of our truck and trailer down the interstate. People are hanging off the overpasses and waving. The towns had flags out. They had people standing on the highway saluting everybody. And like I said, it's for towns and people that can't make that big trip, and it gives them recognition concerning the 58,281 brothers and sisters that never came back from Vietnam. And it was a well-deserved welcome home in a good way. So it's really, really special. Those people love it, and they set that exhibit up for about 5 days, 24 hours a day, to allow people to come see. Every single name is on that wall, and you base it on when they were doing their service, what year, and you can find your loved one or somebody just a pretty cool event. I know Frank, who was a driver for us for a long time, who's now in the office with us, went with me and drove the tractor trailer, and he said, sign me up anytime, because it was so cool and so nice to give back, that those have given all to us. So trucking's a tough world and on a day-to-day basis, but when we get to do stuff like that, it makes us proud. It makes us feel like we're in a very worthwhile industry, and we're not the only ones. Like I said, there's companies that sponsor this, and the whole thing's sponsored. The whole thing's private donations, but the companies that travel and transport that wall are all donations, and they give their drivers time, they pay them, company time, fuel, all that stuff, which is irrelevant, considering what it's for, what it means, and who it's for. That's the photos I send back to mom and dad. Say, hey, here's what we did today. Look how cool this was. So just happy to be part of it. Happy that, I don't think the Christenson family, the immediate family, has a lot of military background, but they are 100% supporters. We're one of the few companies that have registered and been approved to do the transitioning from active duty to retraining with truck driving, which is what we do through the armed services. So we're happy to be part of that. We'd like to salute our veterans. There's a lot of them driving trucks for us. It's just a good deal, and it's so nice to be part of, a family like the Christensens that says that we're not, our names aren't on there, or we didn't go serve in the Army. It was a different time of the generations where nothing was going on, and that comes and goes. I've seen it in my family, but they're supportive because they understand the importance of it. So it's nice to have them and their generosity to allow us to do those things. So for those on that wall, thank you. And for those whose families who have members on that wall, thank you. And man, be safe out there. That's all I say. Tell your loved ones you love them. You never know. So next video will be about trucking, but this one was pretty cool. So it got reprioritized to a higher level. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching these videos. Thanks for working with Christenson. We're the trucker's truck, and safety takes priority.